Check this thing out. This little thing I got off eBay, thanks to BigCliveDotCom's eBay channel. Check it out. Plug it in. This comes with this little power supply. And plug it in. It's hard to do one-handed. There it goes. Check that out. And the green laser it uses takes a little while to warm up. There it goes. The green getting nice and bright now. Nice. Isn't that cool? So wouldn't that be cool to have shining on the front of your house in the in Christmas time? Nice. So the problem is it's not waterproof. As you can tell, it's got a little fan in the back. So we gotta waterproof it. So turn this back off. Here's the idea. Tupperware container. Put it in there. But this needs to be transparent. So we'll take one of these and we'll cut it. So we'll cut a window out of this. We'll cut a window out of this, and then we'll glue it on there with silicone, probably. Something waterproof anyway. See how that goes. Yeah. Nice. So I cut across here already. Just like that. And like that. So now I just gotta cut these up. See that? Nice. Nice is my favorite word lately. I don't know why. Get in there. Actually, this stuff cuts pretty well. This container was only like, I don't know, $2 or something. And the other container, the more opaque one, was like, I don't know, $3 for 3 of them or something. So it's like $1. This X-Acto knife must be a little dull. Hard to see her on my hand, I know. There. See that? Ta-da! And we have a piece of relatively clear. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's just shoving special effect lasers through it. I'm going to look at this. What I'm going to do is this has a tripod hole in the bottom. So I'm going to put this in here like this. And then I'm going to poke a hole through the bottom. Stick the tripod in there. So for the time being, just need a Sharpie. And I'm just going to line this up rough. It'll be against the bottom, so it's going to be something like that area. I'm going to make it way bigger than that, but that'll do for a beginning. Now I got to figure out how to get this on there. Put it inside maybe, and glue it. Be more waterproof if I put it outside and glue it. It's got some weird texture out here though, so I'm wondering how well that'll work. If I get silicone all the way around it, it'll work. Also, this stuff gets real soft with heat, so I could put a heat gun on it. Make it mold real well, I'm sure. I cut it a lot bigger than that. This stuff cuts pretty easy too. Good. Not cut my finger, because nobody likes to have their finger cut. Get in there. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Knife went crazy on that one. There. Overcut on 2 sides, but I don't care. I'm going to seal it with a bunch of silicone anyway. that. Where'd the clear piece go? Here it is. Clear piece has a little edge on each side that sticks out. Just like that, maybe. Yeah. I can get it hot and bend around the bottom, but I don't want to. So that's more work. Just a good bead of silicone all the way around, and then set it like this. And put some weight in there to hold it down. Oh yeah, like that on the edge of the table. Nice. That'll work. Let's get some silicone. We got Alex. Rhodium indoor outdoor weather sealant. No. Grip off. No. Liquid tape. No. Some of this stuff would work probably. Canned air. No. Oh, what was that? Flux remover. Nope. Somewhere in here. Somewhere I had a little bottle of silicone. Maybe it's in the shed. Ooh, hot glue would probably work. As well as silicone though. Let's go for silicone. Butane? No. Seem to have any. Alright. Silicone gasket maker. That'd probably work. Super blue. What's that doing in here? Well, let's see what kind of glue we have in here. Turn that light on. The keys. See what we got in the shed. Okay. We have something in here. Unfortunately, whatever we do have in here, probably going to be in a caulking tube, but oh well. Nothing there. Nothing there. So, down here probably. Oh yeah. This is where caulking, silicone lube, two-cycle gear, two-cycle motor oil, siding, painter's acrylic, heavy-duty adhesive, that siding, latex, acrylic latex caulk plus silicone, that might work. I can't see back there. There's one more. Oh, there's two more. There's a couple of. That's DAP. DAP is that. Alex Plus. That's how you can do it. It's gray. I don't have any silicone. I'm always so careful to keep silicone around because it's so useful. I have none. Alright, well, I'm not going to let that stop us. What's this? Advanced siding and window sealant. Light gray. I think we're down to hot glue. Hot glue will kind of melt that plastic. I wonder if it'll work. One way to tell. Well, I went out and looked in the shed. Didn't find any silicone out there. Came back in and looked in the drawer once more without the camera bugging me up. Look what I found. Tube of silicone that's sliced on the side. So it's the same boat. Stuff's all cured. Well, it's partly cured. It's too cured for my use. Oh. Clean up this mess I made here. Silicone. Alright. We're gonna have to try. Can't believe how many silicone. Garbage. The old standby. Look at this bad boy. This was my grandfather's. Grandpa Jack's. I think it's hotter than you'd ever want something to get, really. It's not just a hot glue gun, it's a really hot glue gun. Look at that, the glue always accumulates down here. The tip's all browned and burnt. That's just a sign of a glue gun that's done good work. Plug it in. Yep. We got a light. Just wait for it to warm up. One good thing about doing it this way is I won't have to be crazy about getting it right on the first try or anything. Should clean this plastic a little bit. Oh, this plastic's going to melt in this heat. I don't know how this is going to work. Look how sharp that plastic is. Just tore right through. It's just paper towel, but just tore it all up. Look at this. I had fishing weights all set aside to lay on top of the glue to let the glue dry. This will be faster doing it this way. Oh, look at that. We got glue. Nice. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to try and get the hot glue on here and push this down like this onto it. Let's see what happens. I already got some hot glue on the part that's going to the window, but I can get that off as long as it's not too hot. Push that down on there. Get it as flat as I can. Ooh, that's hot. I want to get it flat, so I do want to push on it. So I'm going to use a paper towel to push. Yeah. Nice. Now I love hot glue. There. It's tacked on. So now I'll probably just kind of work my way around, fill it all in. Along the bottom here for a start. And along this side here. And push it down. I like to use a paper towel this time so I don't burn the hell out of myself. And I'm gluing the paper towel to the stuff. And silicone would have been way better, but you know, we work with what we got. A late night project like this, you just work with what you got. And a couple pieces sealed there. Ow, 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 that is hot. Right on my thumb. Alright. I just need to do the top. Can I pull that back far enough without ruining it? Yeah, I can. Just let the glue seep down there a little bit. Let's heat. Move that plastic around. Pushing it some more with the paper towel so I don't burn myself. Oh yeah, look at that. It's melting that plastic like crazy. Plastic's getting soft, but that don't matter. Oh, yeah, that ain't bad. That is hot. How hot is it, you ask? Let's find out. Thermometer. 140 degrees still. How hot is this thing? $265 I saw for a minute there. That was a very hot glue gun. So I need to clean it up in there, but really, I have a nice clear window. Looks like there's almost nothing there at the right angle. Oh, look at that. Nice. And it looks like there's glue all the way around it, so it should not leak water into there. I mean, this thing's only like a $20 eBay thing anyway. I can just trim it up, probably. Make it all pretty. Once it cools down enough to not burn the heck out of me anyway. And there's a piece of plastic. Get some of this glue out of here while it's still a little bit soft. No, that works pretty good. Let's give it a test. Oh yeah, look at that. The window is pretty nicely lined up there. The plan is that the cord is going to be in here too, the adapter, because the adapter is not waterproof also. So the only thing that will be outside will be like an extension cord. See that on the camera at all? Oh yeah. So that's in here. It works quite well. Look at that. The lid on this little Tupperware and it'll be all sealed up. I'm going to look at the bottom, get my trusty Sharpie, and I'm just going to put a mark right there. Ta-da! So the problem is that the plug sticks out of the side of this thing. See right there? So I don't want that. I'll end up putting a hole in the wrong place, and then then that thing will be in there all cattywampus. It's a technical term, cattywampus. Fresh X-Acto blades. Number 16. Perfect for this job. It's a fresh one. The nice thing about these is that these have a disposal slot right in it. Just put the old one right in there. Oh, this one has too much silicone on it to go in. There it goes. And that gets rid of your old ones. You can pop the bottom off if you want to get rid of them, but it keeps you from cutting yourself open in the garbage can. Alright. Look at that. There's a weapon of minor destruction if I've ever seen one. Let's try this. Oh yeah, just went right through. So my idea was I would just make an X. X marks the spot. For which this little blade is perfect. If I can, I will just trim the corners of the X off. Nice. Now the bolt should push through there without and tighten up without too much trouble. Let's find out. Oops. Make it a little bit bigger, I think. It's funny, you never know with this plastic what's going to push through and what's not. Or maybe others would know, but I never do. I don't want this hole to be too big because it's a way for water to get in. There we go. Now we're in there. And I can turn it. I want the threads to be kind of stripped out. Yep, there we go. Because now I can put the unit in there. Not my unit. This unit. Let's get all lined up. Twist this home. There we go. Clean. Trap is clean. Ghost is incarcerated here in our custom-made storage facility. I'm going to wind this up. This is not real good for the cord. That's okay. This is not like a forever thing. This is just a season thing. There we go. Take the socket out of that. Just back in it like this. Perfect. Very cheap, very short extension cord, which I'm just going to take this out of. And then I'm just going to make a hole in the back. So there's this on this end. Not that I need 3 plugs. I'm just going to make a hole in the back that this will fit through. That won't be hard. I'm going to try and use the X method here too. Cutting toward my hand here. Not a great idea. Never cut toward your hand, kids. Always make sure whatever you're cutting is away from your hand. So this X a little bigger. This X a little bigger. We got that. I got this. Fit in there just like that. And as long as there's not too much pull on the cord, this will stand up. And we should even be able to point it up and down with this. Like that. If it wants, and if it tries to fall over, we'll just turn this. There. See that? Look at that action. That's all there is to it. Good pattern. All we're going to do is put a top on that, and it's now waterproof. We can put it outside. Nice. There we go. We got a lid. Seal that up real good. It doesn't want to go on there. Why doesn't it want to go on there? What's in the way here? There it goes. Snappity closed. Snazzy. Rainproof. I mean, it's not waterproof, obviously. If you stuck it in the water, it would leak like crazy. But rainproof. I don't think any rain's going to end up getting in there. This is all sealed all the way around. It's very tipsy, though. I'm going to have to be careful how I set it up, or I'm going to have to maybe get a different tripod. I have a bunch of tripods, so I can always put a better one on there. But we'll see. To get outside and see what it looks like. And there we go. Notice there's almost no green. You can see the green. Get close enough. If I get right up here, see there's a green dot. Problem is that the green is apparently, I looked up online, Big Clive told me, is a DPSS laser, diode pumped solid state laser. And if you look those up, diode pumped solid state lasers are tuned by temperature. It's about 38 degrees out here. Here's this thing. It's like we built. I had to go to a bigger tripod because the little tripod wasn't doing it. And this is just a real cheap tripod, so if it gets stolen, no big deal. Well, it looks like it's pretty happy in there. The problem is it's too cold. So I'm hoping that over time that will warm up, and if not, I may have to open it up and like stuff some foam in there, give it some insulation. Maybe put a layer of foam underneath it, layer of foam on top of it. Because the green, it's been on for about 5 minutes now, and so far the green, it's not showing. As you can see in the front, you barely see any green in there. Well, with the camera you can't at all, but with my naked eye I can. So, it's working pretty good. There's water all over it. It's nice and happy and dry in there, unlike my camera. Turn this light back off. Looks pretty good, eh? You can see my Christmas tree in the window there too. Looking good. Well, it's been several days and we've had lots of rain. Lots of rain, as you can see. Hopefully you can hear me over the umbrella. It's still going. My waterproofing's obviously worked. See on the wall there. The green is nice and bright now. Looks good. Look at it picking up the raindrops. The raindrops fall around. That's cool. Really raining hard. I had to fill it full of rags to try and keep it warm. I also had to tape over the fan in the back of the unit to make sure that to try and keep the heat in. But it's all dry in there. See, the rags are all dry. There's water sitting on top of the thing here. And this is all water. And it's pretty good. Not bad, eh? It's our little window. It's still dry. It's holding water. Hot glue, so it probably won't last forever, but it's working. I'm quite happy. Yeah, I can see some of the colors there. And the laser beam happens to pick out a raindrop. Nice. Look at that. That makes me happy. Christmas time. Goes along with my Christmas lights and my Christmas tree in the window. So I was just getting ready to upload this video to YouTube, and I look outside. To what am I wondering I should appear? Fog. Fog and lasers are always fun. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's so neat. I had to go look at this with the camera. I'll have to add it to the end of the video, which you're watching right now, so you're already seeing it. It's so neat though. You can't see very well from this side. When you're perpendicular to them, when they're pointing right at you, they become very clear. It's so damn neat.